Alright, I am back. Yay! So, yeah, I had a dream about this picture that I'm working on now. Oh gosh, where'd my pen go? There it is. Um, so I decided to draw it. It was very weird because, like, this scene right here, it's just big dino with big, scary, two-mouthed, very teeth pops out of a mountain. Excuse me. And I basically treat it like it's one of my puppers. Um, so yeah, that's where we're at. I've got most of, I mean, got all the line art done, obviously, but and still very sketchy, but yeah. So now it's just working on the shading, the rest of the background. Um, let's see. So, um, still at Grandma's house. Just had a protein bar. I bought all my textbooks today, so that finally got dealt with. Gosh, it would be so nice if they could just make the process a little more user friendly. Like the whole idea of transferring money. They could just either simplify it so that even a dum dum like me can understand it, or if they could just, you know, teach it better. That's all I can really think of. That'd be great. So yeah. Um, anyway, I believe Grandma told me that Uncle was getting over his symptoms recently, so probably gonna go back home tomorrow at about 3-ish. So that'll be nice. Mm. Oh, apparently the couch that he ordered back in July finally came in. Like, how long ago was July? You shush. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6 months ago, and it's only coming in today. So, yeah, that's fun. Mm, I had a fun talk with Grandma about different mythologies and stuff. It was like, I think we had gotten onto the topic of the zodiac and talking about how civilizations all change their narrative on what goes down and what goes on in the skies. It was really fun. Um, I've been watching a lot of miscellaneous myths videos. Not really listening to them. They're great background listening. Sorry for the noises. But let's see. Yeah. Um. Well, I gotta feed my dogs in about 15 minutes, so that shouldn't take too long, right? That's gonna be awkward to listen to afterwards. Let's see what's happened. Yeah, I forgot that today was a holiday, so yesterday, or a couple days ago, I had a student. I was like, "Hey, not gonna make it. Shush. Not gonna make it. Having dog problems." I was like, "Okay, let me know when." And they did get back to me last night. But the thing is, Google, like the Gmail, was being mean in that it decided to basically not send it until this morning. So like when I was checking it last night, I didn't see the email. Didn't really see any recent new sent emails. So that was fun. So I had to deal with that today. Um, got all the books purchased, talked about that. What else? Um, Minecraft's been fun. Whenever you play with friends, it's really fun. Me and my buddy have this world. It's called Friendship is Magic. It's very fun. I yeah. Um. Shh, 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 shh. I already let them out. Yeah, I feel like I had stuff to talk about, but I don't remember it. Oh, yeah, there was this thing. I was thinking about it while I was taking a walk earlier. Um, so a bunch of years ago, back a little bit after the Great Divide, um, I was a sneaky small child. So I was about, let's go with 6 or 7. So I was at my dad's house one day. Maybe it was definitely Saturday or something like that. And I decide, hey, I'm gonna go play with my friend next door. And so we did. I did. I went outside. Didn't tell anybody. It was early in the morning. I don't know how I knew that he was outside, but I knew. I knew somehow. So I go outside, and like we mess around for a bit, and then we're sitting right next to the ditch, like in front of the house. And he was like, "Yeah, we used to have a snapping turtle in here." I was like, "Oh wow, that's cool. Wouldn't want to fall in there." And I, being the lucky child that I am, or was, are, am, is, are, was, were, um, I slipped in, and I was still in my pajamas. That was very uncomfortable. I believe they were purple. So anyway, so my grandfather, he comes out because he was living with us at the time, and he pulls me out of the ditch. All this time I was freaking out because I thought that there was still a snapping turtle in there, but apparently it like left or something. I don't think snapping turtles have a short lifespan. Um, excuse me as I drink water. Water. So yeah, that was fun. Like, I'm thinking back to my younger years, and I'm realizing I absolutely could have snuck out of the house and done whatever if I actually felt like it. Because I was just always like, just, I could get out of the house. I knew how. One time I used the dog door because I think I saw it in a movie or something. But like, it wasn't for any, oh, I'm gonna run off and buy all the things at Walmart. Because I was like 10 at that time. What was I gonna get? I didn't have any cash. So I would I laid outside on the patio. I actually do remember this one because a dragonfly landed on my knee. And I was like, whoa, am I a Disney princess now? And he flew off after a bit. But it was still pretty cool. Um, see what else? What else? Oh yeah, school starts tomorrow. Yay! Uh, am I irresponsible for only getting my textbooks today? Absolutely. Do not be like me. Fu future me? Am I talking? Who am I talking to? Anybody? No. Oh gosh, are there problems? Surprisingly not. Honestly, I've been having like issues with YouTube recently. Like the video will just stop. It's like experiencing interruptions, find out why. And I'm like, I really don't know why. The Wi-Fi is actually pretty good in this room. So yeah, that's always will probably always be a mystery. But the fact that there aren't any issues on Streamlabs is pretty neat. Hmm. And Grandma was saying something about adding in a small person to round out the scale. Little dino over here. That is a pretty good idea. Maybe like, hold on, let me just go up. Where are you? Ah, like maybe there's like a thing right here. We do. Yeah, no. So yeah. So I think I figured out the name of the genre that I've really liking a lot recently. Apparently it is called hyperpop. Took me a while to figure that out, so I'm very proud. Really, it's just so bouncy. Alright. A little person. Yeah, from what I remember, this thing was massive. Arm. Is that how people look from a distance? Yeah, as over there. All cheering. Because I was like, yeah! That's my child! Not really my child, but hey, that's my champion lizard. Uh, what do people look like? Yeah. How long have I been here? It's only been 13 minutes. I plan to do this for an hour. I was right, yeah, no, I actually started working on another thing 2 days ago because I gave myself the dumbest, not that strong, the dumbest prompt in which you use one singular brush. For some reason, I chose the. Hold on, where is it? No, I want to keep that. Rest library, pop up, please. Oh. I had chosen wet frayed bristles, which looks like that. It's a great brush. Yeah, it's just a really great brush. Alright, let's deal with that later, but this medium tip marker looking pretty nice. What's this? Hardline airbrush. Why would I want to... Why? What is the purpose? Watercolor pencil. What do you do something? I also really like salty watercolor because that one actually makes up most of what was used to make the background really colorful one. Gosh, what else can I ramble about? Eh. Right. Yeah, no, should be facing him. Oh, maybe if I. Okay, wait. Hold on, wait. I have an idea. Cliff. Cliff. Probably put some water down here. This is a sketch layer. It's fine. This is fine. Standing right there. I know I'm not nearly that tall. My hair isn't nearly that long. No. But I can dream, Harold. Yeah, no, I don't have that body proportion. I am the chunk. Why am I? You know what? Here's an idea. Doot, 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 doot. Make it bigger so I can work on details. I am the smart. Doot, doot. Foot. That's what those look like, right? Vaguely? Sort of? Yeah? Eh. Yeah, no, I don't really know what everything looks like outside of a first person point of view. And that's kind of sad. And it's just like, what am I holding? What, some kind of basket? A bag? Basket. Alright, so reaching up. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's a hand. And it looks decent. Mhm. Will I be able to continue on with this concept? Probably not. It was nice while it lasted. So, Jason and Medea, huh? I was just watching a video essay on them. Rude moves by that dude. Rude moves, rude moves. You know what? It looked nice when it did. Why do sketches always look nicer than the final product? Or not really always looking nicer than the final product, but sometimes they do. For the most part, they really do. Like, why? Right, okay. I've actually found that it's the same. Oh, shoots. You know, I found that it's the same in terms of orchestra. Because I remember back when I did that, the sight reading always sounded fantastic. Like, yes, there were people that had no idea what they were doing, me. But there were mostly people that actually had a grasp and a very solid concept of what was going on. I imagine because some of them were actually the conductor's students, and so they got, what on earth is this basket? And so they got heads up on what they were working on. Like conductor dude, very talented dude, which is very cool. So it would make sense that all his students are really good. Yeah, but even like the brass section, it's always really fun. That was always my favorite part of rehearsals. The first day of getting a song, because it always sounded like there was just like a soul in the music. It wasn't just, all right, from top of measure 25. It wasn't like everybody just groaning at the idea that they had to wait like 10 measures before coming in, and the fact that they had to count all of that. Like, yeah, that was there after, just taking a look at the music, but I guess the repetitiveness of it hadn't really set in yet. So while we all knew it was coming, it just didn't really matter that first run through. Yeah, that's what I really like about orchestra. Sucks I'm not in it anymore. It was so fun. So fun. But it had got some months and oh hello dog. I lie back down because, on the floor and stuff. There's a dog right where my head would land. Much glad I did not flop. Alright. Because sometimes you just gotta lay down. Let's lay down for a second, it'll be alright. So yeah. Oh yeah, so I learned a thing from Grandma the other day. Um, apparently you can get free paint samples. Well, free paint, really. If you go down to Home Depot, ask, hey, can I have samples in this, this, and this color? I don't really know what their limit is. Pretty sure it's just like whatever's in reason. And it will give you these nice little tubs that are about the size of my hand width. My hands are very small. Like, concerningly small, so. Yeah. So hopefully I'll be able to do that sometime soon. Get more paint so that my mom won't be upset with me whenever I inevitably paint another pizza box. The last one turned out really good. Very proud of it. I very clearly took inspiration from it when I went to make my Skyland. In the Minecraft world me and my friend made, I made a Skyland because I watch too much YouTube. And because of that, I watch too many clips from Twitch. Specifically from Mr. Minecraft. I was like, the stuff that he makes is just, I don't think there's actual words to describe it. Besides stuff like, monumental. One referencing the monuments. Why am I drawing details on the sketch layer? Why am I doing this to myself? Why did I make my nose that big? Yeah, that's supposed to be me. Yes, very joyful smile. What do lips look like? No, that's screw I'm making myself an elf. So why not? Why am I adding details on the sketch layer? Spawn, what are you doing? Yeah, that's gonna look really cool whenever it's done. Gosh. I'm just trying to imagine this tiny, like, this whole layer, or like this part of the image, is being shrunk down. Do a little braid. Perfect. Mildly tempted to just keep it like that and make it look like I'm throwing rose petals or like a steak or something. Oh gosh, I've gotten back into reading, which sounds great, except for the fact that I stay up until like 2:30 reading a short story. I say short story, but I'm staying up till 2:30. Is it really that short? I don't really know what the word count on it is, so just gonna have to assume that it's short. I'm wondering, if you took, like, imagine the writing system from Harry Potter, like with all like the Oh, you must complete a foot of parchment by tomorrow. A foot-long essay. Like, how how long would that be if you were to take, like, say, an average slow burn fanfic? Like, what would the length on that be? Because, like, those things are a lot of words. An insane amount of words. Alright, little choppy ponytail. This alone looks really good. Dino does too, but in terms of not a lot of details, the face is pretty nice. But, like, yeah. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of the thing I read on Tumblr once. There was a Tumblr text post that had gotten onto Google image search. It was like, who else wants to go and go to couples therapy with me and just kind of talk until the counselor doesn't realize that we don't actually know each other. Or, like, see how long it takes for them to figure that out. And somebody was like, idiots to lovers, slow burn. A bajillion words. Half an hour, okay. Half an hour more. Why is that the best face of myself that I've ever drawn, and it's on the sketch layer? Upsetting. If this is all I'm able to get done in this time frame, then I'm giving myself, it'll be ultra upsetting. You know, I want to use a reference to a piece that I did a few months ago, but I don't want to open up my files folder because, yeah, there's, there's stuff on there. Like, personal information that even if nobody sees this, I still don't want it on the internet. How does one do? Oh, I thought I heard something opening. Alright, well, has happened. Uncle tested negative. Small stepbrother human tested positive, so that sucks. Apparently he's doing pretty alright for now. But he got the test results back like yesterday, the day before. Can't really remember. Days kind of muddled together. It's kind of weird how they do that. Sorry, baby. Yes, I told my doggo. Oh, sissy, baby. So, my mom got the dogs this little lamb chop thing. Like a lamb chop plush. And, in the... she got it for them for Christmas, right? So in the time that we've had it, for the most part, they didn't really play with it, like, at all. Heal. But once we got here to Grandma's, they're, like, fighting over it and stuff. It's like they forgot that the fox and raccoon toys just kind of existed. How long? so long. But yeah, it was kind of weird because all of a sudden, oh my gosh, must have the lamb chop. Like, my gosh, they already tore up its face. Sent a picture to my mom. I was like, R.I.P. in pieces, lamb chop. She's like, which one of the dogs did that? I was like, both of them did that together. I'm like, dang. Oh yeah. Uh, let's see, what else, what else, what else? Textbooks are rude to buy. Put it in Discord, and they're like, no, they aren't. It's just like 10 pounds. And then you're set. And I'm like, bruh. Y'all in another country with your cheaper education. Or like, less, I don't want to say cheaper education because that kind of makes it sound like it's lower of quality. And I really don't think it is because, if that were the case, then people wouldn't be in industries, you know? But like, lower cost. Lower cost, yeah. I was like, gosh darn it, I'm jealous. I'm like, yeah. Because, here's the thing. So, for some reason, um, the school website, or like it was really the Barnes& and Noble website, but like, they were just not accepting the card that I was putting in. The thing is, I was putting in my grandma's card because I didn't have, or like, I still don't know where my wallet is. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure if I left the house with it or not. I should probably ask Uncle about that because he's still home. Wait. Yo. Wait, what? Oh, Grandma signed up with Sal. That's so nice. Cool beans, Grandma! Yo. Did I leave my wallet at the house? I do not. Hold on. They still bark. Okay, I think they're done. Grandma just went outside with her dog. I don't see it in my backpack. And go! Stop that! Come here. You're acting like there's someone right outside the window, and that's terrifying. Can you not do that, please? And I am starting to question whether or not I brought it. So yeah. Back to the drawing. Um, is that how arms work? My gosh. Half of this is me questioning what people look like and how arms will look. Aku, stop the Borkies! Stop it! I'm trying to journal, child. Those are some concerningly long arms. Let's change that. Hold on. Aku, where are you from? Like, is there somebody outside the window? My God. Alright. If I see some creep standing outside the window, I'll let y'all know. Aku, there's nobody there. Stop. Oh shit. Shoots, I gotta feed them. Okay, time for more awkward silence. Hold on. I returned and figured out what was going on with all the barking. Apparently it was the horses. It was like there's these dudes that ride horses up and down the street sometimes. And Grandma's dog goes absolutely ape insane over those. Wrong way. Wrong way. There we go. Right. Concerningly long arms. It's, it's like Mr. Widemouth all over. Who summons me on the Discord? Sorry, but is that how arms work? That looks about right. Right, wrong brush. I'm not even worrying about the color for this one just yet. As long as I get all the lines done, I should be alright. Guys! Oh, look at that. Contrast. The more I can see. Yeah, hyperpop. Good stuff. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? Oh no. Oh, I like that concept a little too much. Oh no. That's. Whew. So, last time I believe it was, I was working on the very much hyperpop inspired candy store piece. So last, no, it was before last time because I was working with two screens at the time. But in the one where I was drawing based off of the stuff that my friend had sent me, like I figured out that I could do like glowy neon effects, which look so cool. I absolutely love it. But gosh darn it. Now realizing that I could absolutely do that here. That's gonna be fun. Where's my phone at? So yeah, let's see, recap of what I've said. I still don't know where my wallet is. Apparently I just lost my phone too. Can't really call it because silent, perpetual. Is it in my pocket? Oh, in the jacket pocket. Oh, right. So, this jacket that I'm wearing is uber comfy. So, like, my grandma, she being the glorious human that she is, oh, there's the phone. So what had happened was, um, I, right, so I left the dog leashes out on a table in the living room. And this morning, at like 4 in the morning, when Grandma just woke up as she do at like 4 in the morning, um, she decided, hey, it's gonna be ultra cold outside, so let the spawn use this very warm jacket. And it is indeed a very warm jacket. So I get up a few hours after that. She went back to bed, I think. Um, I get up and I see the jacket. I'm like, thank you, Grandma. And it also had like a scarf and a head thing with it. So I was already wearing my zip up hoodie. So I just put the giant sweater over it. And my gosh, this thing is huge. Like right now. I've got my legs crisscrossed. And the knees are fitting inside the sweater. Like I am currently just a head. Like my arms can fit, my knees can fit, my legs can fit, my feet can fit, my entire body. I feel like if I were to like lower my head or something right now, I could probably just fit my entire body in the sweater. It is huge. But yeah, she told me that she had gotten it many, many years ago, almost 30 of them, back in 1993 when she had moved to Minnesota. Like, here's the thing. My mom is from Hawaii because grandma moved there from like Utah or something. Yeah, it was Utah. So, yeah, my grandma moved there from Utah when she was like a kid. Met a dude. They got married. As one do. How long's it been? Oh my gosh, even with. It is still not an hour long. Anyway, so she met a dude. They had kids. And then afterwards, they moved to Minnesota. And so that was about 1993. Here, it's kind of hard to draw. Um, let's see. So she told me this story. So apparently in Minnesota, it's a little bit of a temperature difference from Hawaii. So when they got there, I was like, all right, let's go to the mall. Let's figure out what we gotta get to wear for the winter. It's gonna be cold as balls. So they get to a store. They're like, all right, here's the deal. We just came in from Hawaii and we have no idea what we want. Please recommend something for the cold weather. And so this clerk is like, okay, well, I can recommend this, I can recommend this. And then start listing off the different types of fabrics, I think. They're like, no, 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 you don't understand. We don't know what we want. Sell us something. Please help us. We have no idea how to deal with the cold. Not this kind of cold. And Kurt's like, alright, well, I can get you this style of jacket. I can get you this if you want. I'm like, no, you don't understand. We don't know, or did we just got in? Our plane just got here like the other day. Please, give us recommendations. And this kind of repeats a few times. And then the clerk's like, oh, okay. And so, yeah. Apparently that happened at a couple other stores. It's just like, guys, we don't know what we want. We've never been here. This is a very new environment. So yeah. I'm gonna give this character a bag shirt. Why? So yeah, that was that was the thing. But I think Grandma had gotten this sweater on that trip. Anybody here? Oh my gosh! I have 3 minutes left. I have a feeling that in the next 3 minutes I'm just gonna find this burst of inspiration, suddenly able to tell stories. Like nobody's business. Is that how legs look? So is that what they look like? Oh my god. Okay. Guys, stop. Stop. I know you hear the horses. Calm down, calm down. Haku. No. 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 Stop. Stop. Please stop. Like, baby. No, my baby. Please stop the barkies. Did you just shock me? Okay then. Okay, come here. Come here, Popper. I'll throw a blanket on you. For some reason, anytime I throw a blanket on her, she just lays down and goes to sleep. Very interesting process. Oh no, is she gonna sit at the door and bark at me now? Alright, let's just... So, yeah. Alright, let's give her a tunic. Or, really, it's a tank top, but I feel like the fancier term, or something in this context, would be referred to as a tunic. What is a tunic? Like, what's the definition on that? Just shower thoughts. Ayy. Let's see, what else has been going on? Oh my gosh, that hand looks inverted and I hate it. Looks like I accidentally made it into a left hand instead of a right hand. Alright, let's just ignore that for a bit. Yeah, reading is fun up until the point where you start falling asleep at 2 in the morning. My grandma, she's got the right idea. She's got like audiobooks. She's got like an Audible subscription. Apparently, that works really well for her. I just really like the feeling of scrolling. She muttered so softly that she could hardly hear her own words. Yeah. However, feelings were still feelings. Wow. Haku! Stop it. Stop. You're gonna have to go silent at this rate. No. Stop. Stop it, baby. Don't be too smart, uncle. Hmm. Stories, stories. It's always really inspiring whenever I see, hey, I'm 16 and I wrote this. Because sometimes, like, if somebody is like, yeah, I'm 16, I wrote this, it's usually at the end of the story, and the fact that I made it to the end of the story just means that it was a really good and really well written story, and that makes me really happy. Because it means the kids learn how to write really well. That just makes me more hope. Excuse me, I'm trying to have a heartfelt moment here. Stop. You're barking right in my ear. Stop it. Calm down. I am hugging you now. Shush. Stop. 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 Okay. Stop it. No. I will keep hugging you until you stop. I'm over here trying to have a heartfelt moment with the void. Oh, I got another kiss. You gave me another kiss. Amazing. You're amazing. I need a kiss. Yeah, I do have hope for humanity. People are able to write basically full-length novels with a really good plot and good world building. I feel like they can build the world into a better place. That is my hope and belief for the way that humanity is going. But my gosh, the amount of jealousy I feel whenever I'm on Twitter, scrolling through, I see some absolute masterpiece that is drawn by somebody that's like, oh yeah, I just turned 15. I'm like, can I have your life, please? Wait, no, no. Can I teach me your ways? How do you draw feet? So yeah, that's my thought process there. Writing, it's not really my strong suit. Like I can make up plot lines. I can have ideas. But the actual act of writing it out is not the best idea for me because issue is honestly it's the reason like a good chunk of the reason why I started doing these like video journal things. It's because I lose things all the time. Like I could not tell you where my journal is from when I was like from like 5 years ago. And you might think, yeah, that makes sense. It was 5 years ago, but considering the fact that still has journals from like I don't know 10 years ago, kind of makes me think maybe I should know where those are. So yeah, there's that slight issue. Now I'm looking at this and now the head looks slightly disproportionate. What the heck? Oh yeah. Um, hold on. I return. It's been an hour, sort of. Really? Really? Aku, stop that. Aku, come here. Quit the barking. That's right, I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to end it a little early. Aku, come here. Wrap you up in a little blankie. Will this make you quiet? I'm just swaddling her like a child. There we go. Mwah. Small happy baby. Okay. Delete that layer. Lower that. Push that button. Okay, there we go. Let's. Alright, I'll go for about 10 more minutes. Let's see. Do I want to? No. Oh, baby, she's so cute! My little doggo. He's just wrapped up in a blanket on my lap. Right in front. He's so precious. These are these two small doggos are the reasons that I get up in the mornings. Mainly because they wouldn't let me sleep. And I love them to its bits and pieces. And the reason I stick around, if they didn't exist, I would be working a lot harder to get out the house. It's like, if I'm not here for these two, who's gonna let them out? Who's gonna feed them? I mean, feeding wouldn't really be that much of an issue, but like, who's gonna take care of them? Who's gonna watch them during the day? If not me, then who? So yeah, that's my thought process on that one. Oh my gosh, they can be little turds sometimes. Yeah. Mm. We love reading about two socially awkward humans. Always fun. Yeah, I have a theory as to why people like romance stories so much. At least my own personal reasoning. I don't know if this is anybody else's, but I believe it is because I just want to feel loved. Like most of the time, in like let's say you're watching a rom-com, right? And what you normally do is you put yourself in the character's shoes that you relate to. Now, I feel like the reason for that is because either you can legitimately relate to them, or you really want to be in their position because you can see them actively being loved by several people most of the time. And you're just like, dang, I want that. At least that's my own personal reasoning for it. That's why I like romance readings. It's just like, dang, that's so gosh darn sweet. I wish it were me. And you just kind of envy him on that. But at the same time, you're just like, it just makes you super happy because you feel like you can put yourself in that position, or at least imagine yourself in that position. And when you do that, you're just like, yeah, I am loved. You just feel loved. And it's really nice. Don't get me wrong, I love my family, they love me. Gosh darn it, would be nice to have somebody to cuddle with. A very constant, sustainable source of hugs and kisses. Just let me feel loved, damn it. Please. So yeah, that's my theory on why romance movies are so popular. Because in the end, we are all saps for happiness. At least most of us are. So, okay. I do not do well reading angst. So I was reading this one fic, and in it was really good up until a certain point. Like, it's probably still absolutely fantastic, but I haven't gotten past that one certain point because there was heavy hinting at a second character pining after the main character after she had already confessed her love to her main love interest. Now, the issue is, the second character's memory is absolute trash. Even worse than mine. And it looks like it's going to be manipulated by the big bad evil guy. I'm just like, no. Let them be happy, dang it. Just let them all be friends, please. So I haven't really read past that one part. At this point, I'm just kind of working up the courage to do it. I'll probably end up reading it in a few months. Like, reading the ending in it in a few months. Like, it's just, oh, so good. It's always nice to see somebody doing, like, good world building. Like, uh, when you just make up something, this insane storyline, have all your people, have extras that aren't actually extras. And it just makes me so happy. Because it's like, dang, these people out here really creating universes and stuff. Like, the power of creation is strong with this generation. And I love that. I mean, yeah, it can be used for less than savory purposes, but from what I've seen, it's just really, really cool. Okay. Yeah, no, can confirm I don't actually look like this. Which is a little saddening because this is a really cool looking person. But I will put that dangly earring that I am currently wearing. It's literally just a small bead. I actually really do like it though. Okay, so what we do today, kids? We worked on some teeth. Got those lower chompers looking all nice and shiny. Very proud of this one tooth in particular. Um, did some stuff. I'm absolutely gonna be working on this after I end this room. Um, let's see, what else do we do? Added a second character that is after I put in a good chunk of detail, I'm gonna end up shrinking. Hold on, can I image size? Hmm. 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 What? I don't understand. Okay, what if I were to just go 2, 5? What? Did did it work? Is the image more big? Is it more bigger, rare? Either way, it's fine. Um, so yeah. Hope for humanity. Hooray, we added another character. Sketch looks fantastic. I'm going to be smacking myself across the head whenever I try coloring in that character. And then consequently shrinking it down so that it doesn't look like she's like 20 feet tall next to this giant, I don't know, 70-foot dino man dude. Right, so yeah, think about this guy. This dude. He sees with his nose. I didn't really make it up. It was in the dream. Sources, trust me, bro. um, so yeah, I think that just about wraps it up. So I will be back probably about this same time, because I'll probably do it at 6. I don't know. I want to keep doing this in the mornings, but I don't know. I probably will keep doing it in the morning, because whenever I get back to Baton Rouge, that's when everybody's out of the house. So yeah, okay, bye.